Hey there. So you've been thinking about making a move to Utah and you're wondering how could Utah change your life? Well, you're in luck. Today I'm going to share my own personal story and I'm going to be sharing some reasons why Utah might be the right fit for you. And let's hop into it right now. Mariah Curla here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if this is your very first time here. I'm a licensed and active real estate agent here in Utah, and this channel is literally everything you need to know about eating, working, playing, sleeping, and living here in Utah. If that is of interest to you, consider subscribing down below. Make sure you tap that bell for notifications so you're notified every week we drop a new video. We hear from people like you all the time who are looking to make a move, who are looking to relocate, buy or sell a property, or even build here in Utah, and we absolutely love it. So feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, and it'd be our absolute pleasure to connect with you and see how we can help. So, Utah has been on your mind. You can't shake it. You just keep thinking about Utah over and over and over again. You're talking to your family about it, and you're like, you know what? I don't know why I can't stop thinking about Utah. Well, that was me probably about 4 years ago. 4 years ago, actually 5 years ago, we bought a property out here in Utah. We didn't have any intention of actually living in that property. We bought it simply as an investment. And once the pandemic hit and all of that, we decided, you know what? Let's just come to Utah for a minute. Let's see what it has to offer. And we never left. We have just been so happy here. So let me give you some thoughts about how moving, really moving, transitioning here to Utah, why that might be a good fit for you, and it might not be a good fit for you. So just kind of keep these things in mind as I'm sharing some of these different things. So for us personally, moving here to Utah has changed our life in so many different ways. The first thing is just, I feel like our kids are able to just be kids again. And what I mean by that, it just feels like it's a little bit slower pace of life. It just feels like, the activities and the things that they are surrounded in, we're kind of in this little bubble, which for me personally, I love it. The things that my kids are talking about, that when they come home and they say, like, oh, mom, at school they had mentioned this and this or this and this, that I was an elementary teacher for many, many years before I stepped into the real estate space years ago, too. And so for me, I got to see what it was like at the public schools. I got to have a front row seat to that every single day for years and years. And so for me, like just the education system, the kids will get to just kind of be kids. Kids are riding their bikes around. Uh, kids are leaving their scooters in the front yard. Like it's just kids are going to kind of just get to be more kids here, which for us, we absolutely love. The next thing, the family friendly environment. For us, we are, there's six of us. So it's my husband and I and our four kids. We just get to do so much together as a family here, which I love. We're either taking our kids for a hike in the mountains, or we're going for a bike ride, or we're taking the kids skiing, or we're just doing so many things outside. We're playing pickleball, we're playing, tennis, or the kids are jumping on the trampoline. Like there's just some room and there's some space. For us, it has been so dreamy. The next thing is sometimes there's this, I don't know for you, but for us, it was almost like a restart. We were super happy in California. We had an incredible community. We lived in a great neighborhood. We loved our community. We liked our schools. We liked a lot of the different things that that California had to offer. We liked the beach. We were 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes away from the beach. We love all of that. And people go like, what? Why would you trade that? For us, it was almost like coming here to Utah, we get to do different things that we actually just never did in California, or we weren't able to do just because of where we were at. And so coming here, it was almost like a restart where we were like, oh, okay, like my husband's still doing the same thing. I'm still selling real estate. Like we're doing the same things, but we are just able to be part of a different community. We're able to experience different things that we just didn't, like I said, didn't get to do in California. That might be a good thing for you. It might not. You might be like, actually, I am so happy with my life here wherever you're living, that you're like, I don't want to restart, I don't want. Then that's great. Then this might not be the right fit for you. But for us personally, we just kind of got to start all over again because we moved to a new to us city where we didn't know anybody. And I'm like, to be perfectly honest, I was nervous. Like, I was nervous, like, okay, my kids are going to school. We don't know anybody there. We are living in an area, a neighborhood, what we don't know anybody. So we had to start over, which for us was actually kind of fun because we've met some incredible people. We've met our neighbors are awesome. Like we're just it has been so lovely. The next thing that I wanted to mention on this, just, for us personally, all of those different things, having a little bit of a restart, having a just kind of a change, kids will be kids, all of that has been so lovely. For us, we love being outdoors. So the four seasons have been super fun for us because each season has something else to offer, whether it's the skiing, whether it's the, more pickleball, whether it's more hiking or more biking or taking the kayaks out or taking the stand-up paddle boards out. Like whatever that is, like we've just gotten to experience a lot of that here in Utah. For us, it has been so fun. So with each new season, the kids are like, oh my gosh, can we get the kayaks out? Or can we get the canoes out? Or, okay, when are we going skiing? Or when are we doing that? Like each season just has its, really just the so much fun to offer within each of those seasons. So for us, we love nature, we love being outdoors. It's pretty great. So moving here has been a phenomenal, just getting to be one with nature more has been really, really nice. Next up, I like eating like very healthy. I like that, Utah has a lot of healthy options to shop at, to eat at. Now I know people will move here and they're like, okay, well, like where are the healthy options? Like where are the different places that I can, eat? And I said, well, there's a, it really depends on what you're looking for. I shop at actually some little kind of like co-op places that like grow their own lettuce and have their own little wraps and have artisan breads. And it's so delicious. It's so, so good. And so I've loved doing that. There are places like Whole Foods, there's places like Trader Joe's, there's places like Harmon's or Myers or, and then you have all the regular grocery stores as well. But for us, just having all those different like healthy food options has been so, so lovely. And that was actually something that I was kind of concerned about because California has a lot of really great options in terms of, all the fresh fruits and vegetables and, all the little farmers markets that are out. Utah has much of like they have a lot of those things, and especially like the farmers markets in the summertime, there are so many great little farmers markets here in Utah. And last but not least, for us has been the housing and the space. Just having a little bit more space. Not all places here in Utah offer a basement, but there are a lot of homes here in Utah that do have a basement. Some of the basements are finished, meaning that, there's carpet or, the flooring or, the walls are all completed. Others that are not, they still have the, the rough framing that you can see in the basement. But whether you have, whether you purchase a home with a finished basement or an unfinished basement, many people still use that as extra space in their home. So I know a lot of people that have an unfinished basement and they'll put like their gym down there, or people that do have a finished basement, maybe that will be like their more of like their living room or bedrooms down there. Just depends on you're looking for and what your setup is. But I know for us personally, having a basement, having a little bit extra space has been so lovely. So when my parents come visit or when we have friends or family that come and visit, there's extra rooms for them. So just having that space within the house has been really nice. And then also having the outdoor space outside has been so nice. So my kids can run around in the backyard and jump on the trampoline and just have room to kick a soccer ball around in the backyard. Having that extra space, not only inside the house, but outside the house for us has been so, so great. So just kind of to recap, some of these things, they might be, you might be thinking, oh my gosh, yes, having a little bit of more space inside the house and outside this house, having those four seasons with all those different activities, having healthy, choices for, places to eat or places to shop. Maybe Utah is a good fit for you, and maybe it's not. If you're thinking, yeah, you know what? Feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I hear from people like you all the time, and I absolutely love it. Utah may be a fit, like I said, it may not, but at least you'll know we can, chat about what you're looking for, and just see if that is something that you're still thinking, yep, this is it, or no, you know what, I'm glad I researched it, I'm glad, but I'm gonna pass. So again, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, and it would be our absolute pleasure to connect with you. Wishing you a fantastic rest of your day, and we will talk to you so soon. Bye.